Hello my fellow grease monkeys. Today we'll be adding and swapping out some tires on this new project of mine, this 98 Camaro. It is a V6 which I purchased for $2,400. I can see the powerful V6. Yeah, got it with 175,000 miles around there. Gas gauges does not work and had a few issues with it, so $25, not so good, not so bad. So the driver's side didn't go back, the AC didn't work, but it ran pretty good, so that's the reason we got it. We will be swapping out these factory 16s with some Corvette 18s. They are black in color thanks to my boy Mario. So that is powder coated, it is not painted, so it would last forever. As you can see, I put the ones in the back already. They are 18s in the front and guess what, 18s in the back. Why? Do you really need 19s in the back? By 10.5 that wide, and then they gotta get the adapter, then they hit the top of the rail, and nah. So you know what, easier to get 18s and 18s, that way you don't have to be looking for 19s. And yeah, and 19s are more expensive. This is how both of them look in the back. Sorry about my grass, I have not cut that. Yeah, I repainted my calipers, which they were kind of pinkish when I bought it, but like yeah, I'm not gonna do pinkish, so that's the way it looks. So we'll start by taking out the wheels, which if you do not have one of these, impact, battery powered, you know what, you can just put it half off the ground and you can do it with your tire iron, so that way the wheel can stay still. If not, they're gonna keep on moving around and around, so might as well just drop it a little bit, make it touch the floor, and then you can, you know, start taking out the lug nuts. So I'm gonna start doing that with this handy dandy Ryobi, which it's not sponsored, but you know what, if y'all want to send me free stuff from Ryobi, yeah. So yeah, it saves you a lot of time. So we took out all the lug nuts, so you know, tires are pretty good. They are 16, so I'll probably sell that on, I don't know, Facebook Market. So you know what, somebody's gonna use them, not me. So go proceed to take this off. As you can see, it's very good condition. Tires are, you know, fairly new. So we're gonna put it there. There it goes. And once we do, we're gonna, see that? Yeah, we're gonna just wash that because that is nasty. And this is pink. You wanna go around with pink calipers? No. So I got my handy dandy simple green, which should take dust and dirt and oil and grease off everything. So we just wash it very good, let it soak for a little bit, make it clean and clear. And after we let that set for a little bit, you got your little brushy, see the little brushy, just brush this off dirt, loosen off the dirt and everything else, so you'll be ready to paint later on. Inside, outside. I got this from my wife's sink. She was washing dishes, so it's mine now. And nice and clean. So after that, you get some water. I just put it in water. This one's empty, so put it in water. Just start rinsing it off. And you can see the oil and dirt coming off. And repeat it if needed. Make it nice and wet. You brush it again until it's nice and clean. As you can see, I have brushed it all off. It looks fairly clean. So now we're gonna spray one more time, get all that simple green off. and proceed to, you know, let it dry so we can paint the car. Paint the calipers, actually. As you can see, I haven't used it in a while. So you got little spider webs going on there. So yeah, I haven't been driven this for a while because I just got it and been sitting here for a couple of months. I mean, there are other ways to paint the caliper, but you want, honestly, DIY, who really has the time? You want to do it professionally? Yeah, go take it to a body shop and they'll paint it nice and pretty and charge you like $800. And yeah, do you want not pay $800? Then yeah, you can do it like this. I mean, if you get paint on the brakes, it's not really much because it turns and the paint will come off anyway. So yeah, which is a way that for that to dry so we can repaint it. And to help it dry a little faster, just, you know, get with a towel, get between the cracks, make sure all the water is out, or you can use your blower to, you know what, just blow it off. But that just moves the water around. It doesn't really take care of it or dry it. So this is a little bit better and a little bit faster for it to dry. So that way it's in the sun. In a couple of minutes it will be completely dry. And you know what, don't worry about that because that is the actual, you know, pad. So once you change that, it'll be black. So I'll just repaint it because, you know what, I'm gonna have to do it anyway because it is really thin. So I'm gonna have to change that anyway. So this will be red and this actually is the pad that will be black. Okay, after a time has passed, it is fairly dry. You can feel it. Nothing, it's a little bit humid, but you know, it actually is cool. So because it's wet and it's dry and the paint will stick on. I'm here with my lovely helper Amy. Hi. Which is going to help me put on the tires and the wheels, and we're going to paint that. Could you pass me that tape, please? Hey, helper, the tape, the tape, the tape, right here, the tape. See that tape? Yeah, that tape. There we go. Yeah. Yay, you are helpful. Yay. So for that, we got, you know, we're gonna tape a little bit. So I got my helper. See, that way I have two hands. My helper is helping me. So we're gonna put it between the caliper and the wheel, the rim. So just not to, you know, overspray on the caliper. But you know what? That's about it. What I do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the temperature. This is for caliper paint, this high temperature up to 900 degrees. So you know what, if you need more than 900 degrees, then you're putting your car inside a furnace. So we're gonna put that. Be sure to clean the tip because sometimes you got a little dry little paint on there. Just make sure that's clean so you have an even spray. And now we will start spraying the car. Get closer. My camera latte. So, just not because it was all dripping and everything else. But, you know what? A little here and there. See the difference? It's not pink no more. It is red. So, you can't go around driving with pink calipers. They're going to say that's your wife's car. Yeah. Hey, camera lady. I don't care about your mosquitoes.
No, because there was an ad.
I will fire you. So we will continue painting. As you see, it is red now. It is no longer pink. So can't drive around with pink calipers on. People are gonna say that's your girl's car. Yeah, guys, we don't like that. Like when you see big bad muscle cars and it says girl power in the back. Yeah, you don't want that. That's a chick car. So look, it is nice and pretty. Don't overdo it because then it'll start running. You know what? Some people take it off and put it in the oven and heat it up so it's cure. But yeah, that's what people who charge you $900 and take all day to do this. So this is not me. So now we got that done. We can take that little tape off. That we can throw that away. And look, it's decent. So. But with time, it'll paint, but you know, 24 hours, you know, no big deal. So now we're gonna put on the wheel. as you can see,
I am sitting on it.
but you is sitting on it. These are the previous lug nuts right here.
Previous.
Yeah, no, it came with the car, but you know it's not good. What you want is a closed. What you want is closed ones, which are like these.
Ooh.
So those are, this is like you can see through, and they're like cheap, and they're like for ones that have caps and like Suburbans and Tahoes and stuff like that. They cover them, but these look a lot better. So we put these on instead of these, and we are good to start practicing. So we got a little overspray here, but you know what? With the pads here, it'll just knock it out. So it's fairly decent. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put on the rim. Oh, this is heavy here. So we're gonna put this here.
The wheel.
It's so pretty. So it's gonna make a world of difference. I mean, it's gonna look better. It's not gonna add horsepower, but it would be pretty. So with the help of your little shoes, you can put that in there. You have the power of your feet. What you do is you put your feet under the wheel, and you can turn it left or right, so you can, you know what, put the lug nuts in the holes of the wheel.
Okay.
So we put it in there with the feet power. If you're into feet, some of y'all are into feet, some of y'all are into elbows. So we put these on.
The rest of them.
Just put it on with your hands or your fingers, and you know, whatever. Just, you know, just don't do it with the torque. With your key or with your power tools. Just make sure they're nice and in.
One more.
And I'm missing one more. Where'd it go? We're lost. I found it. Yes. So put that in, and we snug it in. Is it? It is. So you get your little key, put it in there. Just tighten it up by hand. Make sure it's nice and snug. Manually. So it can be pretty.
Pretty good.
And after that, you put in this bad boy. Come on, bad boy, get in there. Oh, bad boy. So, go in, tighten that up, star-wise. And there you go. It is fairly secure. It is not moving. There's no wiggle. There's no space between the rim and the disc brake. So should be pretty good. So now we will drop it. See how much gap we have up here, up here, up here, up here. Bad camera lady. Bad. So see. So we're gonna drop it. So we're gonna drop it and see how much it goes down right here, and go down. Yes. And that's the look we like. A little bit, not too much, because it's gonna hit the fender. So this car is not for fat people. It's too bad because I'm fat. But you know what? Got a little gap right there. If you want to lower it, you can change the springs and everything else. But overall, that's how much it will be, and that will look. Drop down. Thank you. So that's the way it's gonna look. So next on my list is the hood, but I will do that for our next video. I did purchase one from a junkyard, which is a SS style hood with the scoop right here. That I will be painting black, and you'll probably see that in the next video. Alright guys, thanks for looking. and for watching. And we're gonna see if we can put AC in this sucker soon. All right, adios. Say adios.
Adios.
Adios.